Here we are in Todmorden to do a recce of leg 3 of the Calderdale Way Relay. Races in a few weeks. It's a relatively short leg, 4.8 miles. It goes from Todmorden up to Blackshaw Head. It's, like I say, it's short, but it's got a lot of climbing. So doing today as an out and back. Yeah, just using it as another long run before Manchester is slowly tapering towards it. Yeah, it's a week on Sunday, so yeah, just less than 2 weeks. So yeah, did 17 mile on Sunday on canal. So yeah, so I don't know how my legs will feel today, but we'll get it done. Yeah, this is my only opportunity to do it. Yeah, and like I said, with logistics of the Calderdale Relay, because they're always point to point, yeah, it's hard trying to, you know, drop cars and everything else. So because it's a short leg, it means that I can do it as an out and back, and it'll just be under 10 miles. So it's a good training run. So yeah, see what route's like. See in a bit. So you go past the sports centre, left at the main road, and then right onto Stony Ride Lane. So you follow Stony Ride Lane under the railway arch, and you keep following this unmade road as it zigzags up past the farm. Just keep going. So you go up past recce farm, keep the wall in left hand side, and then you get to this wall track. So you get to this bit after the farm and turn right. That's where we started, down there next to Todmorden High School. So you can see how much climbing we've done. 195 metres of climbing in just over 2k, so it's quite a tough start. So it looks like we've done quite a lot of the climbing. I descend for a little bit before climbing again, but yeah, we've done 209 metres of climbing, and we're about 2.7k. Yeah, so yeah, it's a very tough start. So you go past the farm, that one there, and then get to this point and you turn right and go down this track. So when you get to this bit, you go up to the left like you do on the hobble. So 100 metres after there, not even that, 50 metres, you turn left and go up the field. Yeah, don't carry straight on like on the hobble like I've just done. Yeah, you don't want to be adding any more climbing a distance, pissing your teammates off because you're slowing your team down. Yeah. So you come straight up the fields after the stable block. Basically keep going in a straight line until you cross into the golf course. So you get through the golf club and then turn left on the road. So turn right here, go through the farm. As you go past the farm, keep the right farm on the right hand side. Go straight up past all the tractors and things for the stile. Once you go through the farm, keep the fence on your right hand side and you head straight for the next stile. Stilly Pike up in the distance, that's where leg 2 comes up and over and down into Todmorden where we start. So you turn, once you go over the little stream, you're doing a sharp left. So you keep the farm on your right hand side, and then when you get to this gate marker, take on the left hand fork. The path up between what was left of the 2 walls. When you get top of that little climb, you turn left. And follow the path uphill. And follow the path up towards the right. Once you get to the road, you turn left and then right. Yeah, left and then right. So we're going to get to these rocks, turn left, and go up the track. So you can just see Ebden Bridge down in the valley. And then just further up you got Epton Stall. You can just make out the church tower. When you get up and over the ladder style, you're aiming for that yellow post there, which leads you to some steep steps down to the road. And when you get to the road, that's where we turn off on the Calderdale Way, and we head left uphill. Yeah, we'll go up the road to Blackshaw Head for the changeover point. So yeah, you're aiming for that yellow post, and then you're just following these steep steps down to the road crossing. So yeah, so the Calderdale Way goes down there, down past Hippins Farm, but we leg 3 carries on up the road to Blackshaw Head, the changeover point. When we get to Todmorden Road, turn right and go along Badger Lane. So when you get here, you follow the road up to the left up Calderdale Lane, keeping the church on your right hand side, and then after the church turn right down Church Lane to the changeover point. So you keep Blackshaw Head Chapel on your right hand side, and then just in front of the bus stop turn right down Chapel Lane. Yeah, just in front of the bus stop, turn right down here to the changeover point. The changeover point is at the bottom of Chapel Lane, and then leg 4 runners go straight over and down the lane, down the Calderdale Way. So it's about just short of 5 miles, 7.86 kilometres, with 377 metres of climbing. So yeah, like I say, it's tough leg, short but a lot of climbing. Yeah, and now I've got to go back to Todmorden the way again. Thankfully there's a lot less climbing on going this way, only about 130 odd metres, so yeah, going to be considerably easier than coming up, but yeah, certainly starting to feel the 17 miles from Sunday in my legs. So yeah, see you all next time. For anyone debating what shoes to wear, trail shoes over fell shoes, there's a lot of hard compact stuff, and if it stays dry you can probably get away with road shoes, but yeah, there's a lot of hard compact road, yeah, there's a lot of roads, there's a lot of tracks and even the paving slabs up on top of more. Yeah, I won't fancy it in fell shoes. Yeah, I've run today in Saucony Exodus Ultra and absolutely fine, but yeah, the ground's rock hard, so unless we have a lot of rain between now and race day in just under 4 weeks, so just over 4 weeks, yeah, you're not going to need out too progressive. So that's run done, leg 3 out and back, 15.3 kilometres and about 560 metres of climbing. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was I said tough start, 200 metres of elevation in in about 1.5k, because about 500 metres of flat to the bottom of Stony Roy Lane, is it called, and then it just climbs up from there. You can actually see the zigzag road, and you go all the way up to them rocks up there, so you can see how much you climb, you know, pretty quickly. But yeah, definitely don't want out too aggressive on your feet, because you just end up battered. But yeah, feeling good. Legs are surprisingly alright. I took it really super easy today. Walked all the hills and jogged the flats and the downs, and it's taken me just short of 3 hours. 2 hours 48, I think, something like that. Like I said, I just wanted it to be nice and easy after Sunday's long run. So about 10-11 days till Manchester Marathon. Yeah, I feel like the training's gone okay. Obviously, you know, it could have been better. I could have got more longer runs in on the flat. But obviously we're doing the Calderdale Way and Halifax Harriers. I've got the distance in my legs. It's whether I've conditioned enough to keep my legs ticking over at that you know, sort of monotonous pace, without having, you know, hills to walk up and yeah, so that you can use different muscle groups. That's the bit that I'm worried about, but you know, I know I'll get round. If I can get near to 5 hours, I'll be happy. I think I did Leeds last year in 5:18, so I'd like to think I can beat that. I'm going to try and pace at about 4:55 marathon pace, just so that I've got a target to sort of aim at, and so that I don't go off too fast. So I'm going to run just under 7-minute kilometres, which will get me, like I say, 4:55. But you know, I know that I'm probably going to end up walking some of it. So yeah, it gives me a little bit of a buffer to get that 5 hours. But you know, if I don't get it, I don't get it. It's not important. I don't want to go out and absolutely trash myself, because I've got Leeds 2 weeks after Manchester, and obviously that you know, my aim is to get around both of them, because I'm fundraising for the Kirkwood Hospice. Like I said in a couple of videos, that they're supporting one of my colleagues from work, and yeah, they massively need everybody's help. They don't get much funding from government. Most of their funding comes from people fundraising for them and donations and things like that. So if you can donate, I'll leave a link in the description, and I'd be, you know, massively appreciated. Yeah, see you all in Manchester. Bye.